This episode of the College Baseball Experience was previously 11.7 live stream, and the recording is brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network and the SGPN app. Get all of our free picks and podcasts with the SGPN app. Go over there and download it today in the App Store or Google Play Store.
Yeah, I think I'm going to let the chat decide. When people start coming in here, they'll get it.
Yeah, I'm on. Here, let me change the background.
I'm going to share my screen. We'll do a little Warren Nolan.
Pull up 11.7. Go through a lot of the brackets. Just massage the brain. Then we can spit about what's happened.
What do you want me to do?
Pull up 11.7 all the brackets.
No, we don't need the brackets.
Why not?
Guys.
Pull up the 11.7 site, not Warren Nolan.
We don't have live scores, though.
No, that's true. But I was just, we'll be able to know, like, hey, this game is going on right now, or this game went final earlier today, and they're going to play this team or whatever.
Nah, dude. We got this.
Dude.
No. We're not trying to be lame. All right, I'm pulling up. I want these. I need to zoom out. Let me zoom out.
Oh, yeah, Eagball.
There we go. Is this better? Or I need to zoom in a little bit. Perfect. Now we can fit 6 on the screen. Which 6 do we want?
Quentin Kaufman says, bro, you finally go live and I can't watch. Yeah, of all the days we choose to go live, it's Friday night when everybody's going to be out on the town getting hammered.
No shot, dude. College baseball fans don't party. They're at home on the couch.
All right. Going to the top of the 8th, UCLA down 3-1.
Hey, that's a huge game for Purdue.
Oh,
and huge. I mean it because let me get this ad off my screen.
Not only does it get Purdue into the semifinals of the Big Ten tournament, but it's a win over number 1 RPI team.
Yep. And look at this. Look at this impact game. 50 RPI points winning this game. Even if they lost, they got 2.
That's
and look
gold
at this.
At this point.
50 RPI points puts them right below SEMO. SEMO is not getting in. So you could really put them ahead of SEMO. They'll be top 50 with potentially another 2 games left. If they get another win, they'll jump somewhere in here. Like, I don't know. I think Purdue is still alive. I don't think they're dead yet with this win. Plus, as you said it, they just beat the number 1 overall seed, and the committee will value that and say, well, they could win a championship.
Yeah. What do you think is more likely as you have this little RPI, menu up? I saw that there were 2 MAC teams in the 45 range, and I know for a fact that there are 3 Sunbelt teams within the 38 to 45 range of RPI. It looks like Texas State may have jumped up a spot, but which is this year's Big East, where it's like, oh, this league is going to get, they have 3 quality NCAA tournament teams, and they kind of get left on the outside of on the door looking in.
So this is where it gets tricky because Miami, Ohio won the league regular season, 1 seed. Kent State has the committee member.
Yep.
Kent State will get in the tournament if they're somewhere in the top 45.
I believe that. And they'll be like, hey, look at this. We have a series win at Tennessee. They're 2 seed.
So watch this. Now, we highly recommend going to 11.7.com and doing the conference tournament sites. It's way better, but this is more convenient right now.
Yeah, man.
So if you're a bubble team, you are rooting very hard for Kent State to win tomorrow and then tomorrow night and then beat Northern Illinois again, because Kent State's in the tournament. If they lose to Toledo, maybe not, but the committee member plays such a factor into it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they were to take another loss, if that pushes them into the 50s. If they're in the 50s, I kind of think it's more of a Southeastern last year. I mean, Southeastern literally had the chairman of the committee, and they were like one of the first 4 teams out type of deal. I know what you're talking about. I do think
You're
that
right
gets
on
him
that.
into the conversation. But
You're right on that. I do want to look at this article. That was it. You or Dimitri that wrote this?
Dimitri and I collabed on it. I did more of the team capsules. He included that, and then yeah.
Let's see if I can zoom out here. Nope, that doesn't help. All right, I was trying to get everything to fit on one page, but these are the last 4 in green, last 4 out every year. I guess we really
Dude,
don't.
I love this. I have the Sunbelt game on right now, and they're doing a double screen of the 2 parks and the 2 games going on.
That's incredible. That's
That
good.
is
That's a
so
good conference
clever.
right there. That's a conference that cares about baseball. But back to my point, Southeastern Louisiana was 54, and they were first 4 out with Virginia. Now, Virginia, there was some stuff going on. I swear by it, where they knew their coach was fired, or no, not fired. Sorry, they knew their coach was leaving for Mississippi State, and everybody was going to enter the portal. So they told the NCAA or their rep. This is all hypothetical, not factual.
Yeah.
But I think that there was some shenanigans there, because I really do think Virginia would have gotten in last year with a 16-11 ACC record. It was just the RPI that was hurting them. UConn got screwed. I thought Troy got screwed, but it is what it is.
If you want to talk about shenanigans and a coach, how about let's talk about NC State?
Yeah, they're going to fall in that Virginia category. I don't think NC State is going to play in the postseason. They did hire pitching coach Chris. Was it Chris Hall?
Chris Hart.
Chris Hart. You're right. I'm sorry, Coach Hart. Which does give a higher likelihood that the players will stay instead of transfer out. But you just have to wait and see. You never know.
You don't think that it's going to play a factor at all in the committee? Like I saw Danny Graves on the ACC tournament broadcast talking about like, oh, this is a legend in the sport as last season. You got to have him in the tournament. I don't think that's any reason you should not put a team into the NCAA tournament because of that. But their strength of schedule is strong. They do have 14 ACC wins. It's a soft bubble. Like I could see it. I wouldn't be a fan of it. What are your thoughts?
I think that if it does happen, an NCAA or an NC State makes the tournament, it's going to be hard not to put them. At that point, they would be Team of Destiny. They would get back to Omaha.
Is that a Coach Barry Southern Miss kind of rooting for it thing?
Yeah, or Paul Maneri at LSU. That same thing happened there. They were a last 4 in.
Danny Hall and Georgia Tech last year.
Yeah. Well, no. They were firmly in. They won the ACC last year.
Yeah. I was just like, this is a coach that you want to root for to get the finish his career there.
Yep. No, if I had to guess, it would be NC State. I think would be out, especially how they played their last game.
Here we go again. Cardiac Coastal.
I know you can never count Coastal out, dude. I swear. Same with Southern Miss too, though. Southern Miss is probably going to come back on Troy. But yeah, I mean, this is what we're looking at. Typically, bubble teams are going to be anywhere from that 35 to 50 range. Never forget 2024 this year, where Indiana had a committee member, James Madison had a committee member, Coastal had a committee member. I don't think UCF had a committee member, but there was somebody else that year. Golly, who was it that got in?
It's hard to find current committee members, let alone go back 3 years and find a committee member.
Right. But how do you justify putting in 55 Indiana over 39 TCU or 42 Charleston? That's crazy. That's 15 spots, 16 spots.
Yeah, I did think actually both of those teams were more deserving. Because you look at the Charleston team, they had 40 plus wins. And maybe not more deserving with TCU. I was actually most surprised TCU got left out because they were in Omaha the season previous, and they were a preseason top 5 team.
Yeah. This does scare me, though, for my Mercer Bears. Although Mercer's way higher than 42 in the RPI.
I saw Roar in here.
41 and 14. This feels like where Mercer's going to be this year.
Dimitri's got the strength of schedules in there too, and your strength of schedule is like 100, so that does match.
Yeah, I'll say it again though. I will say this until I'm blue in the face. It is more impressive to have a good RPI with a bad strength of schedule, and these people, like I don't want to call anybody out by name, that doesn't click in their brain. Like it is so easy to have a good RPI when your strength of schedule is top 30 in the country. It is so easy. It is hard to have a good RPI when your strength of schedule is 150 or 200.
I'll agree with that.
So like that's why I don't know. It's backwards. The thought process is backwards there.
Yeah, Roar's in the chat saying we are fucked.
Yeah, no, I DM him 100 times a day. Big Mercer baseball fan. We're not, dude. It would be the first time in history that a 30 RPI team didn't make the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, for crying out loud, Dimitri's projector has Mercer currently as a 2 seed in Athens.
So, like, all right, so let's go back to 2017. All right. 31 South Carolina was one of the first 4 out. They were 13-17 in the SEC. This was before that 13 win. You used to have, like, to be a lock in the SEC, you had to have 14 conference wins. Then the college baseball world slowly started pushing for the 13 SEC wins, like around 2021, and then they started getting in. But look here, South Carolina, 31 RPI, 13-17, first 4 out. I think they lost in the first round of the SEC tournament. Like, they just weren't a tournament team that year. Same thing with Kentucky. Kentucky, 25 RPI, 13-17 SEC record. This was before that 13-win SEC was a big thing. Now it is, and people take it as gospel. 31 RPI Mizzou, 13-16-1, didn't make it. It makes sense. This is where it starts kind of shifting, where hold on, let me scroll back over. I hate how I can't expand this page. We need to format our website better. So like right in here, 2022 is when 13/14 wins get you in. Ole Miss won a national championship that year. Arizona 12-18. They get in. Last 4 in. This is where things just start changing. It's stupid, but whatever. If Mercer doesn't get in with a 30 RPI as regular season conference champs, and they lose to the hottest team in the freaking country right now in the Citadel, who's put up 60 runs in 4 games with 75 hits, then I will probably burn this. I would burn it all to the ground. 11.7 would not exist anymore. I would hang my cleats up on college baseball if a 30 RPI regular season conference champ doesn't get in. 44 wins, by the way. So we're not going to worry about Mercer. They're in the tournament. And you know what? They have a series win against Troy, who is also on the bubble. So no offense to my Troy fans, but if Troy gets in the tournament and Mercer doesn't, that's a double way to just burn it all to the ground.
America is turning 250 years old this year, and in honor, we're taking 25% off all of our merch from now until the 4th of July using the promo code USA for 25% off. That is store.sportsgamblingpodcast.com. I paused this episode real quick to tell you that we are brought to you by Brocco Sportsbook and Casino. There are a ton of great ways to get in on the action as they got you covered for all of the major sporting events, offering over 100,000 sports markets a month. Brocco is available in a ton of states. Wednesdays are specifically for blackjack. Blackjack you can play on Wednesdays and get 50% of your losses back. Depositing and withdrawing is very easy. Money in, money out. It's lightning fast. Bank, Apple Pay, even crypto works perfectly. Get a free $5 and purchase match up to $100 at Brocco using promo code SGPN. That is Brocco, BRACCO, promo code SGPN. And the college baseball experience is also brought to you by Kalshi, a real money prediction market legal in a ton of states. Kalshi has a ton of trading options for your favorite sports. New Kalshi customers can get $10 when they use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN.
Anyways, let's go back and check some scores. Why is this going to March 3rd? What the heck? There we go. May 22nd. Purdue's going to win this game. Dang. Coastal's coming back.
Yeah, they just crossed the plate again. 5-4.
5-4. What's the chat saying? I don't have it pulled up yet.
I'm on YouTube right now fixing the back end of our stream real quick.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with it?
No, I'm just optimizing it because we don't go live often. So,
all right, here we go. Let me get the chat going.
Stuff.
Pitt with 10 quad 1 wins. Do they need to beat Carolina to get in, or are they in now? Pitt is not in. They have to win the ACC tournament.
I think they got to win the tournament.
You don't go 11-19 in the regular season and then just get in because you're beating teams in a conference tournament. We cannot set that precedent because then it eliminates the value of the regular season. We play 56 games for a reason. Conference tournaments are fun because everybody starts with an 0-0 record, but we can't have recency bias and take the last 3 games, 4 games for gospel. It's just not the right way to do sports. They got to win the ACC tournament. Now, can they? Yeah. They're playing good ball. Every break is going their way. I like Pitt. I think Pitt could definitely surprise some teams. They could beat UNC. They could beat Georgia Tech. It's a very offensive park that fits their style of play really well.
Yeah, I think I don't know if you're opening that up for me to continue to talk, but they're one of the best offenses in the country statistically, and they have been for almost wire to wire this season. The lineup is loaded, and in the middle of the order, like the guy that's completely broke out here in Charlotte's Trey Fenderson. I think he entered the conference tournament with just 3 pops, and he's got 4 this week. The place is a launch pad. It plays to their strengths. Their pitching staff is really thin. They just threw David Leslie today for 65 pitches after he tossed 102 on Wednesday night. So who they're throwing the next 2 days in order to win the ACC tournament is a big mystery to me. But I always say, confidence and momentum is a dangerous thing, and when you can slug like they can, that's one way to build momentum for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Now, this comment from Justin Anderson here, I get it. I get the aggregate wins, but again, you can't.
They're 15-19 though.
Yeah, aggregate. You can't.
Or 15-20.
So they're 11. So they're 15-19 right now. If they lose tomorrow, they'd be 15-20. Like that's not a tournament team. And they went. Look, here's a good. Steve right here, right before that comment, they went 1-8 to finish up the regular season. So it's not like they're the Ole Miss of 22 that got super hot and got injured players back. I could see that case, but like Pitt.
Ole Miss crawled to the finish line that year too. That one's still one that irks me a little bit that they even got in. But go ahead.
They were a roller coaster of a team that year. I mean, like Pitt knows what they have to do. If the committee now, the fun thing about the NCAA baseball tournament is nobody actually knows what the selection committee is going to do. Every year it's a little different. It's tweaked. People like to speak on what the committee is going to do. They don't know. And like the committee doesn't know right now. Like they're going to figure this out Sunday night, and then they're going to send the bracket to the NCAA, and it will be released Monday. But right now, hopefully they're watching the games. I don't think they're locked in a room like the NCAA football committee was, but yeah, I mean, nobody knows what they're going to do.
Bust out the mariachi, folks. Roman Martin goes yard.
Oh my God, they just tied it.
Tie ball game in Omaha. Late night Big Ten baseball after dark. Play your mariachi, folks.
I just missed it.
Dude, he got all of it.
I just missed it.
He got all of it, and it barely got out. It hit like the fencing just above the yellow line on the outfield wall.
How about that, though? Identical box score, 3-4-2, 3-4-2. Yeah, UCLA is going to win this game now. It sucks for Purdue because Purdue would have jumped up 5 spots to number 50. in the RPI. So another win, they could have gotten in that like mid 40s range.
Here's my thing. Like, Purdue did everything that they could. I mean, UCLA is a great team, good pitching staff and everything. So that's why Purdue, one of the best offenses in the Big Ten, only has 3 runs through 8 innings. But like they had the 3 games to kind of get acclimated and play in the stadium, get comfortable with the swings. Oh shit, that hit the yellow line. That didn't get out.
Are they reviewing it?
I'm not watching on volume. Maybe. Yeah, it hit the yellow line. I don't know if that ball got out.
We have a comment here from Lee.
Go blue.
Lee Esparza.
Lee Esparza.
Lee
Esparza the 4th.
Yeah,
that ball's not a home run, but he should be standing on third with a triple there. It depends on how they call that, but it did not get out.
All right, here we go. We got Dan in the chat. My gripe about the selection process. Example, D1 says Kent State versus Michigan. We would go Kent, but committee will go Michigan. Then people refer to D1 as gospel. D1 feeds the problem of the selection process. No, okay, so I mean, obviously we're in a different entity as D1 baseball. People think they speak gospel and they think that they know everything. D1's the first one to admit, like you watch their shows, they're doing a lot of speculation. Like they're doing the same thing that me, Noah, Dimitri, and Jack would do on an 11.7 podcast. Like they're trying to crack the code. And like the reason why people see D1 as right or wrong is because they're the biggest entity in college baseball. And like, that's the go-to source. Like their stuff is all over social media feeds and stuff like that.
When you watch college baseball conference tournaments, it's always on ESPN too. Like they're showing chyrons and graphics mid-game. Like this is what D1 baseball is projecting and everything. That's why they're being taken as gospel. Is, you know, they are the go-to source for a lot of the in-game media. And that's the conversation that is filler in a baseball game. There is a lot of dead time in a baseball game. And what are they going to talk about? You know, they're going to talk about the at-large picture on the bubble, the hosting picture for regional hosts. So when you do that, like what did they just read before they jumped on air? They went to
Joe Lenardi does the same thing, Noah. You're familiar with Joe Lenardi.
Yeah.
Like his bracket is always wrong. Like
Lenardi is God to a lot of bracketologists, but he's kind of lost his fastball in a way.
Yeah.
And he's also tied up in like a network. So if you're broadcasting your stuff on a network, and I mean everybody knows it now, it's mainstream. SEC, ACC, you know, they have big media deals with ESPN. You're going to keep those teams riding on the bubble as long as possible. Like this year, Auburn was like 1 game over 500, and Lenardi's got him on the, you know, the first 4 out graphic the entire year, because it brings in, you know, eyeballs and clicks and watches and views for ESPN. I know that's off topic from college baseball, but yeah, that's kind of how that works.
Now I'm curious, Dan, is this an actual like example or is this a hypothetical? Because I would imagine D1 baseball is smart enough to know that Kent State would actually get in over Michigan if it came down to those 2 teams because of the committee member situation. That's the only consistency amongst like the last 10 selection shows is committee members will always get in if they're on the bubble. We've seen not bubble committee teams be put on the last or first 4 out graphics. Like they are hitting 1,000. So D1 baseball would know, or they should know, that Kent State would get in over Michigan if it did come down to those 2 teams.
I am going to take Ben's side there. I think that D1
it's the only thing hitting 1,000 is the committee member schools get the benefit of the doubt. And it's nothing like we're prepared for it now. It used to take people by shock and everything, but it's different now.
Yeah. All right. That was a big strikeout for Southern Miss to get out of the top of the 7th.
So I guess that was a real example. Dan said, I understand what you're saying, guys. I referred to those two teams as the Nerdcast said Kent deserved to be in, but we will choose Michigan because that is who the committee will go with. I think something that's going to hurt Michigan's case. No, I know you're a Michigan fan, but Michigan went out of their way and rescheduled those midweek games and lost those midweek games. So you have to take that into consideration. That who was it? Michigan scheduled, was it Kent State?
It was Kent State and Miami, Ohio.
Yeah, and they lost to both of them.
Yeah.
That's not a good look. That's the risk you take. Plus who knows if the committee is going to penalize teams for canceling midweeks and stuff. Like, I know they didn't cancel, but you just don't know with 10 human beings in a room. You don't know what they're going to do. You can project all you want. They could throw in 62 RPI whoever in the tournament because they want to.
I'll disagree with the committee will choose Michigan. I don't see that happening, especially with that specific example. Ben mentioned the head-to-head. I believe Kent has better metrics than Michigan does. When you look at DSR and KPI, we were just looking at it yesterday.
Here, I'm going to show our Field of 64 projector real fast because we have it built in to the algorithm. Not only RPI.
HC Fant talking about Southeastern, like maybe nowhere on anybody's radar. They were on our radar. And I think that's because Ben, did not let us, let that slip the mind,
Yeah, I mean, it didn't catch us by shock. Like, I thought maybe there was a chance they were going to get in.
Castle Duggar is swinging the new spec H1 or whatever from Combat. I don't know if you've seen this bat yet. And he's already got this pine tarred up halfway in the barrel, dude. That's hilarious.
All right, so Field of 64 projector. I don't know if it's written in here. Maybe it's not. But we have RPI, DSR, quad 1 wins, road wins, strength of schedule, non-conference RPI and strength of schedule, all cooked in and baked into this Field of 64 projection. Right now it has Louisiana, Troy, Texas State, and Kentucky as the last 4 in. It also takes into consideration like previous years committee, like how they decided and stuff like that. Like, it just weighs everything differently. First 4 out, Kent State, North Carolina State, UTSA, Miami, Ohio. Next 4 out, Michigan, Gonzaga, Cal Baptist, Purdue. We need to probably bake in more that there is a AD on the committee, because I guarantee you, I would promise this, Kent State would get in over either Kentucky or one of these 3 Sun Belt
teams. And probably Troy, as it stands currently.
As it stands, if Troy gets a win here, they might be safely in.
Well, I'm just saying Troy has by far the lowest RPI of the 3 teams right there in that last 4 in.
But yeah, I mean, you can look at our field.
And it's not just RPI for Troy. It's like DSR has them in the 50s. KPI has them in the 50s too. Just go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good. I would love to see. So our projector actually has Mercer as a 2 seed still. I don't think they'll end up being a 2 seed. Maybe they will, but that is interesting. And this also projects out the rest of conference tournaments too.
Yeah.
So RPI is going to change a little bit. I
don't know if you mentioned it,
Arkansas. Fayetteville, Arkansas regional right there.
Yeah. I don't know if you mentioned it or not yet, but where's Lamar, Yale, and Holy Cross? Let's look at our
Lamar at Austin. That's going to happen. And Lamar will either go to Austin, College Station, or potentially maybe Southern Miss. It's probably only like 4 hours. It's probably right at that 400 mile.
I could see that.
And then, Noah, if you don't mind, will you look at these YouTube comments, or I guess Twitter and YouTube comments? I just want to make sure we're not missing anything big.
No,
but yeah, like who are the other 2 you said? We have Yale going to Tuscaloosa, and we have Holy Cross going to Athens.
Yeah.
So, and this updates in real time, guys. Like, once a game finishes, it'll update everything.
Those Northeast auto bids, they're a crapshoot trying to predict where they'll get sent by the committee, but that kind of matches out. Yeah, Lee Esparza, I think we kind of answered this. Like, is Michigan in if they win today against Nebraska? I think it helps their case a lot. Ben, could you go to the Impact Games and see how many RPI points Michigan would get against Nebraska, who's a top 10 RPI team? But it's a neutral game, even though they're being played. It's going to be a pro Nebraska crowd. I don't know if you're tuned into the UCLA Purdue game yet, but there's fans all over the place here.
So Michigan win would bump them up 38 RPI points. Even if they lose, only down 5. So really good win. So 38 would put them right behind the Citadel at 45, 46.
Right on the bubble.
That's like prime bubble territory.
Yeah. I think the best argument Michigan can make is the 20 aggregate power conference Big Ten wins.
Yeah.
And then you've got a series win over Oregon, but that's about it. Thomas Bishop says East Carolina need to win a few more in the AAC tournament, or are they safe in now?
Wait, I want to go back to Michigan just real fast.
Go ahead.
The problem with Michigan, so they would go from 52 to 46. Problem is they're not jumping very many bubble teams. Like Clemson's out of it, SEMO's out of it. One of these two MAC teams is going to be out of it. Citadel will be out of it. Like
Miami, Ohio's out of it. They've already lost, so they're done. And they don't have the committee member.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you're really not jumping too many bubble teams. Like this is the area you want to be. Now it gives Michigan the opportunity to win tomorrow. And then if it win today and tomorrow, they'll be down here in like the low 40s. And that's a lock. Yeah. So Michigan has everything right in front of them. Now, if they lose this, they'll drop 5. So they'll stay at 52. Right ahead of UTSA.
Asking me to prognosticate it, I think the season ends tonight. But
if they lose, the season's over. If they win, I think they're in a good shape to possibly get in.
And you also you can't, with everything that has been relayed from the committee to the general public through the media, they're not solely going to take RPI as the end all be all this year. And that's the best metric for Michigan. They're in the 60s in DSR and KPI. That surely does not help. So
I imagine, and again, I don't know what to predict here. I imagine they're going to focus on a lot of RPI with a supplemental DSR. That's what I imagine. Like DSR is still so new. I actually think it's a great rating system. But it's still so new, they're not going to put all their eggs in that basket.
Yeah. And then in the same conversation, PJ Moore is saying, you think this is win and in, or sorry, not PJ Moore, blue orange, win and in for Purdue. I think it's win and you're back in the conversation for the first time since you were swept by USC. But I would still have them out even with a win.
Yeah, I mean, they finished. Let's look at their schedule real fast. They finished 18-12 in the Big Ten, which seems like that is good.
So but here's what happened. They played UCLA, Oregon, and Nebraska, the top 3 teams in the league, all on the road, and they got swept in all. Or they lost. They took 1 game against Oregon. They lost 2 out of 3.
So like this. So let's go back here. So they lost 2 out of 3 to Oregon. Took care of business against Maryland and Penn State, Michigan State, Illinois, Northwestern. The sweep over Ohio State is huge because like Ohio State was playing. That was like right around when Ohio State started playing good. But you're right, like getting swept at USC. Now they should have won this Friday game, in my opinion. Sweeping Murray State is not that's a good thing. Indiana, they took care of teams that they were good. Now this is what's hurting them. You win 1 or 2 of these games. Their RPI would be they would be 2 or 3 spots higher in the RPI and make that jump. But I think Purdue.
So did they not play UCLA in the regular season?
No, they didn't. I kind of thought
everything else was the same.
It felt like they played them this year.
I think I may have confused Purdue and USC's tough Big Ten schedules with each other. Maybe.
Yeah.
But, forgive me for interrupting this episode to tell you that we are brought to you by Underdog, as they have you covered for Pick'em for almost every sport, including college baseball, and their strikeout player projections. Underdog has just increased their payouts. 2-pick entries now pay 3.5x, and 3-pick entries now pay 6.5x your entry fee. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with the code TCESGPN. That is promo code TCESGPN. And we are also brought to you by Rhythm. They are your official data tool for dominating the NBA, MLB, WNBA, and golf this summer. Let Rhythm's models help you cash in or build your own to dominate the books. Get your free 7-day trial today to tail their models, or you can build your own. Are you looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use the promo code SGPN25 and let it ride.
A lot of close games today.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, we've worked our way into the weekend rotation for some of these teams where they're pitching their typical Friday or Saturday game, and we're getting some low scoring bottleneck type games. How about East Carolina, AAC picture? I think ECU's pure bubble. I actually forget a lot of what I wrote on the favorites.
Let me help you out here. ECU not pure bubble. They have an AD on the committee. Their AD is on the committee. Dude, I'm telling you, it works out like this every year. I think these athletic directors know, like, hey, in a couple years we're going to be on the bubble, and I'm going to have to be on this committee. So please let me volunteer. Look, Jacksonville State committee member. They're not on the bubble, but committee member, they easily could have been on the bubble, but they're not. Committee member with Jacksonville State, committee member with East Carolina, committee member with Kent State. Let me actually just pull up the committee members.
Yeah, there you go. You sent it to me earlier.
I sent it via text. How do I get that on my computer? Hey, watch this. Hold on. Let me think about what
I sent the subcommittee too, which is like 18 members, a couple of players. It's a picture if you want to pull up a picture.
Nope, I know exactly what to search.
Alrighty. Here's what I wrote on East Carolina in the morning, and I think most of it, holds true. So here's my thing. I think they're in as of right now, and that should not change. Because if your metrics are good enough right now, you need to avoid the RPI potholes. Now, the only 2 of the 6 teams that were RPI potholes left in the American Conference Tournament for a neutral game that presented RPI problems were Memphis and Wichita State, and they were on the other side of the bracket. I believe East Carolina's bracket side is Rice and UAB, so they're fine. I don't recommend them losing the conference tournament and leaving it in the hands of the committee, but they also, according to Ben, do have the committee member, which I do believe is true. He's been on it for 2 or 3 years now. I think his last name's Gibson, but yeah, nevertheless.
All right, here we go. Here's your committee members. So in the East region, there is I thought there was 2 per region, but I guess not.
No, just 1.
No, there's some that have 2. Like the South has 2.
Well, each region has to be represented by 1, I should say.
Oh, okay. So we have Florida State. So this is how I'm going to guess that this is going to happen. Florida State is going to get a national seed. I think they're going to probably drop into that 8 spot.
A national seed, or if they can't squeak into the top 8, they will not play Florida.
Right. Like they're going to set themselves up nicely, especially since Florida's AD is also on the committee. They will not match up in a super, hypothetically. East Carolina has a committee member. Portland has a committee member. Kent State, Jacksonville State, Indiana, Oral Roberts, Southern Miss national seed. Look out for that, by the way. I think they're in great position, especially if they come back and win this. So I think they'll be a top 8. Kansas State and Florida. Those are your committee members.
Speaking of coming back and winning, Coastal's down to their final strike here.
Let me look real fast. I
absolutely love the Sun Belt double play is what they're coining it. Fantastic by the conference. It defeats the purpose of having dual screen Sun Belt games because the double play is ahead. 3-2, 2 outs. I believe this is Dean Mijos at the plate for Coastal. Nobody on. Ball low. Walk.
It's funny. Kansas State at 54 RPI. They have a committee member. If they would have won again, I know they won 11-19 in conference, but that doesn't matter. If they would have won against West Virginia last night, I would have put them on the bubble too.
I always get so annoyed when Ben does this song and dance every year, but he's right.
That's the only thing I know for a fact. It's the only thing I can trust. All right. I don't want to have any spoilers here in this because Warren Nolan is usually a little bit ahead. So
no, I would disagree with that. It's slightly behind, I think.
Okay.
My UCLA Big 10 Plus feed is behind. That may have been why you may have saw an update in UCLA before I did. But I was holding my finger up being silent for about a half minute before you noticed.
All right, let me go back to the chat here.
Easton Hawk strikeout. That's the third out of the inning. 3-3, bottom 9. Here we go.
What does Oregon have to do to host? Win one game and win. Are they playing tonight?
No. They'll be playing at like 7 or 8 a.m. local time. Probably 10 a.m. Central.
Okay. Yeah, win tomorrow. I think they'll host.
I hate the
Oregon picture is tricky because either Oregon or Oregon State is going to host. I don't think both of them will host. I imagine
there's a chance neither of them host.
There's a chance of that, no doubt. But who would you? I mean, I think one of them will have to host.
I just hate like slapping a label of win one game and you should be good. Like it's all relative. Every metric changes after one game, after one day. Like you can't look at the cake when it's like 2 minutes till it's done baking and be like, oh, it kind of looks good, you know? Oregon in their non-conference played, who can I mention here? In their, favor. Because, all of these games that are being played by everybody, not just themselves, matter. Non-conference for Oregon. Just give me one example of a team, please. There's not. But like, even for example, Oregon gets points for UCLA winning because Oregon's got to win on the road at UCLA, right?
Yeah. Purdue winning would help Oregon.
Yeah, a series win on the road. They did lose a game that Purdue. I don't know how that exactly works, but yeah.
So George Mason winning helped them. Oh, actually, it didn't really matter.
Oh, you pulled up the impact games. I was looking at a completely different window.
If UCLA wins, they only get 0.6 RPI points, but if they lose 4.6. So they would really get 2.3 if Purdue wins, or if they – no, I'm sorry. They would get 1.7. They would subtract that, so 0.9 points, so nothing. These games –
Louisiana eliminates Coastal. Game over.
Yeah, Louisiana's going to jump a good bit. Let's see if – see where
you want to know what the college baseball world's not ready for? Is I don't know if the committee's going to do it, but Coastal Carolina now has the resume of a 3 seed in a regional.
Yeah, they've fallen quick. Now look at Louisiana. They're about to jump 27 RPI points to put them ahead of Kentucky, 35. No brainer.
Yes, please.
Now what's crazy though? Listen to me here. Louisiana finished in 7th place in the Sun Belt. Coastal finished in 2nd, but they're about to be. Let's see how many points Coastal is going to drop.
Oh shit! Bryce has pointed it out. Cody Brash walked in for that save. He started their play-in game on Tuesday.
Let's see how far Coastal is going to drop for losing. They probably won't drop much, but oh wow, 24 RPI points for losing this game. They'll stay put. Yeah, they'll stay put, but Jacksonville State could jump them. Liberty won't jump them. So, yeah, I mean, Coastal's going to finish 27, maybe 28 in the RPI, roughly. That's probably a late two. You're looking at a 2 seed in Athens or Atlanta, I would assume. Somewhere in there.
Those teams are not going to be happy. Personally, I'd love Coastal in the Athens regional. I think a team that has the recipe of knocking off Georgia, for those that listen to our show regularly, I have not been, as high or valuing Georgia as much as others, that view a team winning the SEC by 3 games do. A team that values every ball and strike thrown, a team like Coastal that doesn't take a pitch for granted, is a team that can beat Georgia, because Georgia is just looking to gas you up on the mound, but they're prone to walking guys. Coastal will stand and take one at 99 plus.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the mound, they're going to throw strikes. Georgia's going to mash, but I don't mind that matchup as a 2 seed in Georgia's regional.
It's a polar opposite Coastal team right now, though, than what they were last year. Like, they are limping to the finish line.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking about form. No, they play the same way as last year. They're just not as good. Their best hitter was hurt half the year. Their 2 of the top arms in the weekend rotation were hurt for 3/4 of the year, and one's out for the season. But yeah. All right. I'll cave in and I'll throw the ESPN made tribe box onto one of my screens for me here.
Is this Fullerton UC San Diego game? That's an elimination game, right?
Oh yeah.
The winner would play Santa Barbara tomorrow?
Correct.
Maybe tonight, actually.
No,
I don't know the
no way. But Barbara, I don't know. Maybe there's a way. What is it?
It's only
9 o'clock for them out there.
8:15.
Yeah, maybe there's a way. I doubt it. I mean, you can play on Saturday and Sunday still.
Auburn's a freaking wagon right now.
Dude, I love that team.
They're playing the best baseball.
So much. I also do think that
to be eliminated.
Sorry?
So Cal Baptist is on pace to get eliminated today. 44-14.
It sucks. You can have one bad day in conference tournament week and your season's done.
Yeah.
Because they were in the winner's bracket earlier today against, what was it, Tarleton?
Yeah. Wichita State, Memphis.
All right, I'll throw UC San Diego and Fullerton on, because the try box that ESPN made, one of the games hadn't even started yet. I think it was West Virginia and Arizona State. So, all right, I got my 3 TV setup right here. I got Troy Southern Miss entering the bottom of the 8th. I got UC San Diego Fullerton on the top of the 8th. And I got Purdue UCLA in the bottom of the 9th. The Bruins have runners on first and second with nobody out. What are you rocking with over there, Ben?
I haven't signed into ESPN Plus yet. I'm sorry. I've been so caught up in just scores that I'm not watching any games currently. I'm tempted. I want to watch this North Alabama Lipscomb game because apparently it's a winner's bracket game. And I think that would put them.
North Alabama's been rolling, dude. They've been playing really well.
Yeah. And North Florida lost today, right?
Yeah, they got eliminated by FGCU. Speak of a team that lost 2 games in one day, North Florida. So they won the regular season. Yeah. Dunzo. Wow. Yeah. 35 wins, I think it was, and just one bad day and you're done.
Did Purdue just make an error?
I missed it as I was setting up my third TV here. But yeah, somebody in the chat said, "Oh no, Purdue." So
I just saw the error button go from 3 to 4 and then another base runner ad.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
People want to know about TCU. Let's evaluate TCU.
I do not think they're in good standing right now.
So we're going to look at RPI and we'll look at DSR going into today. but 48 RPI, 17-13 conference record, 56 strength of schedule, 106 non-conference strength of schedule. That's a bad number there.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a
Dimitri's
bad
rule
number.
is if your strength of schedule is above 50 and your non-con strength of schedule is above 100, it's typically not a great
It's typically
trend.
first 4 out.
Yeah. Yeah, that, and then I wrote up TCU last night. That was one of the few, or one of the many that I did. And one, they're going to remember them getting the committee I'm talking about. They're going to remember them getting their doors blown off by Kansas State in their final game of the year.
Yeah.
And then they're 6-12 against quad one teams, Ben.
Hey, they have a 105 non-conference strength of schedule, and they played 3 games at number 1 UCLA. So that could have been 200 if they would have scheduled a cupcake year.
Yeah, but hear me out. If they win one of those, they're in, like, comfortably.
Yeah. So they lost 2 out of 3 to Arizona State. They lost 2 out of 3 to UCF, swept Texas Tech, 2 out of 3 against Kansas State, lost 2 out of 3 to Arizona, beat Baylor 2 out of 3, swept Houston, got swept by Oklahoma State, swept Utah, lost 2 out of 3 against West Virginia. There's no good series wins.
Purdue just intentionally walked Rock Chalosky with runners on first and second to get the Multiview Lavu. This game's over.
I don't hate that. I actually don't hate that at all.
This game's over. Lavu's the most clutch hitter on this team.
I know, but but you don't want the best player beating you. That's the guy you circle and before the game, like, hey, this guy's not going to beat us. But going back to TCU, I think they're out. They have nothing to stand on. Like, they won series against Utah, Houston, Baylor, Kansas State, Texas Tech. None of those are tournament teams. They lost against every tournament team in the weekend series. Now, they had injuries.
Take the lead 2-1 over Fullerton, top 8.
Yeah, like, this is not a tournament resume.
No, they're in trouble.
8-13 road record. I think TCU's out and, like, not even first 4 out.
Dimitri was kind of like pushing back with me a little bit, and I was like, dude, you can't write that every team is in. You got to take a little bit of a stance one way or another, and TCU was not really matching any of what you typically look for in a tournament team.
Like, how do you put a TCU in over like a Sun Belt team that I don't know, like
brand? That's how. That's
well, hey, in 2019, one of the biggest scams of all time, ECU got put in over some really good teams. And we got to pull this off.
Oh, there we go. Off the bat.
Ball game?
Sack fly. Ball game.
Are they going to play that Nebraska game tonight? It's 10:20.
Yeah, they announced I think it was like yeah, I mean, they got to get it in before 11:59 Eastern. They gotta throw the first pitch before 11:59.
All right, Austin. I need Austin Galley to, like, sell his point on TCU. You said when healthy, TCU is competing with just about anyone. I didn't see it on their schedule.
Yeah,
like,
they lost Tommy Laporte's opening day start to Vanderbilt too. Like, they were healthy that day.
No, they won that game. They beat Vandy.
No, Vandy won that game.
We're gonna have to go back. Hold on.
Actually, no, you're right. You're right. No, because it was Arkansas TCU 2-0, 2-0 Sunday night for the championship, and it was a blowout. I remember Colin Barzey's 3 home runs, and I just, for whatever reason, thought Vanderbilt won that game.
All right, so Austin is saying, and go look at TCU's rotation now. They'll be healthy next week. Guys, we can't predict what
well, their rotation's been healthy the last 3 weeks. Laporte's been back.
What are we doing here?
They're not an NCAA tournament.
Show me where TCU deserves to get in.
They
haven't won a weekend series against any tournament teams.
Ben, here's their best hope. You ready for this? Southern Miss on the bubble for a top 8 host, right? Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Southern Miss's AD is on the committee, right? Remember that? Big 12 has a athletic director on the committee.
Kansas State.
Remember what happened last year where the Sun Belt got 2 hosts and the Big 12 got 3 bubble teams in instead of the one Sun Belt bubble team? TCU's got to hope that K-State's athletic director fucking puts his dick on the table in those conversations and gets TCU in on the bubble over the 3rd Sun Belt team on the bubble this year. That's what they desperately need.
That's not bad thinking.
And the horse trading is get Southern Miss the 8th seed. Southern Miss is your 8th national seed. Florida State's your 9th national seed. Florida State for a super goes to Hattiesburg instead of going to Gainesville. TCU's in the NCAA tournament instead of Troy or Texas State, whoever doesn't have the best.
This is my thought process. They got 3, 6, 9 wins of their 17 Big 12 wins. Over half of their Big 12 wins were against terrible teams: Texas Tech, Houston, and Utah. And they lost the series to Arizona at home. I know they were not healthy that series, but I don't care. They're just not a tournament team.
Mike is saying that we have TCU in the bracketology projection. That's fair.
Oh, we do?
That's Dimitri's doing. I literally was telling Ben 2 minutes ago. Dimitri was fighting for TCU last night when I was writing the article, and I was like, no, I just don't think they're an NCAA tournament team.
Where do we have TCU? I mean, that's all right. That's cool.
They're a 3 seed in Austin on your projection right there.
All right, so 48 RPI. Oh, the DSR has them at 33.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
ELO has them at 20. They don't use ELO, but that is a good little reference point.
Yeah.
6 quad 1 wins, 8 road wins. So I get it, 8 road wins, but they're 8-13 on the road.
Yeah. No, they're 8-13, and they have 6 quad 1 wins, but they also have 12 quad 1 losses. I think rationally, I know it took everybody down a dark and scary world in college sports, but that's how it works sometimes in these closed door rooms. The 5th Sun Belt team will get left out for a Big 12 bubble team.
That's a good projection. I don't know, dude. It's gonna be so tough this year to pick a field of 64 because we're gonna have some more stolen bids come in too.
Well, there's not too many left, so we wrote that up yesterday. So ACC, it's only Pitt remaining. Yep. In the Big 10, Purdue just got axed and Michigan State got axed. So you only have Michigan and Washington remaining. Big West is kind of an open door. I would say count Big West as a bid stealer right now as Santa Barbara's in the losers bracket. Conference USA, Western Kentucky was eliminated today, but Dallas Baptist is in the Final Four. That's now single elimination from here on out. The SoCon is a bid steal. Western Carolina it's Stanford or Citadel playing for that championship and auto bid there. And then Sun Belt, Coastal Carolina was just axed, and Southern Miss is about to fall to the losers bracket. So
Southern Miss would have to play South Alabama, I believe, and then turn around and beat Troy twice. Correct?
Yep.
So
I was thinking to myself, there's not many leagues left, but those leagues, it's happening. Big West, I would count it. Sun Belt, I'd count it, and SoCon, I think it's already factored in. We don't have Mercer as the at large in our field of 64 projector anymore. So
no, we don't have them as the AQ. We have them.
We have it as an at large. Yes. Yep.
So what games do we have left to start tonight? We have Michigan, Nebraska. This game won't get played. FGCU and whoever. That's 11:30 Eastern time. So they're not starting. Bethune's not starting.
Little Rock Edwardsville will play.
Yeah, I saw this. They're starting at I thought I saw a tweet. Let me pull my Twitter machine back up real quick. And let me look at Bethune-Cookman because sometimes Warren Nolan just isn't plugged in to the SWAC. They had – I don't know if you saw this on Wednesday night. Warren Nolan had Bethune-Cookman beating Pine
real
Bluff
quick, do you have the
16-9.
Big Ten game on still right now?
No.
Like that, Michigan and Nebraska are already on the field warming up. That would not be typical case, but they, according to Big Ten rules, have to throw the first pitch by 11:59 to get the game underway.
Oh, they have an hour and 30
No,
minutes.
11:59 Eastern. Sorry,
Oh,
they've got 25 minutes to warm up and get everything going.
so they want to play tonight and get it over with.
Well,
So
Nebraska wants to play tonight for sure because they've got half the building.
Yeah.
And their fans may not show up for an 8 a.m. game or whatever.
Neither one of these games are being played tonight. Bethune and then Florida A&M.
Okay.
So it looks like we're only going to have Little Rock SIUE elimination game, Michigan Nebraska technically elimination game, single elimination. We have Arizona State West Virginia that just started. This game, the South Alabama game, won't be played. I don't imagine. Because they have to wait for this game to be over.
Gotcha.
What's this Mountain West situation looking like? Is this a winner's bracket game or elimination? Oh, this is game 1 of their tournament. Wow, playing game 1 Friday night is a crazy thing.
Yeah, and it's not single elimination either.
No, yeah, we're gonna be.
There were playing games on that bracket. Like I know Air Force has played 2 games, or will play their second game tonight.
This will be their second game. Okay.
Yeah.
So bye situation.
Yeah, New Mexico, has played 2 games. They beat Nevada in a play-in game and then lost to San Diego State in game 1. So San Diego State's sitting in the winner's bracket game. All right, let's jump back into the YouTube comments here. We'll try to pick up where we left off earlier. Yeah, I mean, TCU fans, that's why the whole thing is kind of relative, and I hate, saying you need to do this, you need to do that to get in, because, yeah, Dimitri's projector has them in. You look around, maybe most others have them in, but I do think that if it's going to come down to a comb and you're under the magnifying glass, there are some things that are on that resume that are not pretty necessarily. So
I would pay a ton of money to be a fly on the wall for these committee meetings.
Yeah.
I just want to know what they talk about.
And maybe the committee does not take into account that your game 2 and game 3 starters are some of the best in the nation.
Yeah.
Sorry.
First pitch 10:58 Central Time. So that's in 20-something minutes.
I would be shocked if Stroh-Snyder's back next week, Austin.
He's not playing next week.
Yeah. Kane's Cats Heat saying also how many stolen bids? Oh, yeah, we just went through the stolen bids.
Well, he said how many have we had confirmed so far?
Yeah, we kind of went through that, and we're talking.
Well, there's been none like confirmed so far, except for the SoCon is like guaranteed. The other ones have kind of been pretty chalky.
Well, the Sun Belt's almost guaranteed. Just the fact that like there were 3 bubble teams and 2 teams that were firmly in, and one of the 2 teams that were firmly in was eliminated, and another one of the 2 teams is about to fall into the losers bracket.
I wouldn't consider that a stolen bid, though. I think the definition of a stolen bid is a team that is out, gets in. Where like, if a
bubble team steals a bid, or if a bubble team wins a conference tournament, it's a stolen bid, because they were going to go to Selection Sunday sitting on pins and needles.
Yeah, but would you agree that the Sun Belt was a 3-bid league?
No, not necessarily. All of them needed to do work and do some damage this week to get in.
That's a good point. I don't know. I would have just assumed that one of those teams were going to get in anyways. So
Ben, let's share the comparison tool. I like this out of Steve. Let's just pull it up. TCU against. Let's start with Troy. Troy's the one they should have beat.
Comparison tool, correct?
Yep.
Team resume compare. These are always fun to do.
What Dimitri should do on this too is like throw up a make it a blind resume, like no logo. Make you choose which team is which.
All right, so we're doing TCU Troy, and who's the
TCU Troy, and if you can do a third team, let's do Texas State. I think both of them being in the Lone Star State, kind of on the bubble. I think Texas State's more bubbly than Louisiana at this point currently.
All right, can we see this? Yep, we can see it. Now Troy won the series against Texas State. They have the head-to-head.
Hey, they asked for this. I'm just saying. TCU fans asked for this torture.
Yeah, it's not looking good. The conference record 17-13, like that's the only thing I could see them leaning on.
Conference record or DSR?
Yeah, it's funny. We actually don't have DSR in this compare tool. We need to add that in because that was TCU at 33 DSR does help the case. But remember, DSR also had Clemson at like 29 last week. LSU and Vanderbilt all in the top 30. So it's
Kentucky
not
top 30.
Yeah, but now Kentucky does have a 30-something RPI. So it's not that much of an outlier.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we did a pretty dang good
who
job.
Troy King reminds me of is there's always a bubble Big East team that is 31-26 or whatever. That's where I think Troy might fall because the bubble Big East teams don't usually get in, even though they have crazy non-conference strength of schedule.
Blue Orange Liberty's pitching staff is elite. And for the most part, you can't say, they've played mid-major competition this year. The Conference USA has been good. It's not quite like Western Kentucky's pitching staff that was top 5 in the ERA last year, where Conference USA was kind of average. CUSA has got 3 at-large teams.
Yeah, Conference USA ended up being better than the. Oh, here we go. This is what we can do. RPI conference ratings. So ignore independent. That's Oregon State. So the SEC, ACC, Big 12, Big 10, Sunbelt at 5. You don't have to say 6, like 5. American at 6, SoCon at 7. That helps Mercer's 2-bid SoCon case because it's ahead of Conference USA, who we think is a 3-bid league automatically.
They should be.
The WAC, Southland, Big West, like this could be a stolen bid. Like these are all 1-bid leagues down here. So I think anything below Conference USA is a 1-bid league. That's why I don't have faith in the MAC. The 17th rated conference, I don't know is going to get 2 bids.
I agree. All right. Pull up the projector real quick. Which hosts are still in balance?
What do we want?
Pull up the 11.7 projector. Let's talk about some hosts that we could see slipping, sliding, climbing in the final 2 days here.
All right. So we'll just take 16, 15, 14 right here. Mississippi State at 16, which means
13, just for curiosity's sake.
Nebraska.
Okay, yeah, they're good.
So you're looking at potential host. Ole Miss won't host; they're out. Oregon is on that bubble host. I think personally,
I told you.
USC.
That's no Oregon State in this specific projection, Ben.
Yeah. Wake Forest, I don't think is hosting.
I love this from Skylar Mead. He's literally recruiting while on the mound. Out here talking to one of Southern Miss's players, just chumming it up. Even the kids like laughing. I don't know what that was all about. It was hilarious.
I'm looking at these 2 seeds.
But yes, Oregon has something to play for. They're still in the Big Ten tournament. They play tomorrow morning, whereas Mississippi State's out. A&M could be out. I don't expect their RPI or standing in a regional host
A&M
conversation to fall.
A&M will 1,000% host. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no. I'm just rambling, filling in the space. Or Oregon, I think, is the only team I could see playing themselves in. It's just you got to find a team for them to replace. Arkansas has kind of filled in the back half of the hosts this week, where I don't think a lot of people, kind of saw that coming or were projecting that prior to the SEC tournament beginning. And that's where I think Oregon was probably a host in going in.
This is interesting. I want to always bring this up because the softball committee pretty much went DSR for host, RPI for at large. If the season ended today, I think that's a possibility that they will look at DSR for hosting, and then they will look at RPI for at large. And if that was the case, here are your Arkansas moves up to 16 in DSR, Wake Forest 15, Alabama 14, Kansas 13, Oregon State 12, Mississippi State 11, West Virginia 10. So that means Nebraska. So Southern Miss is hosting. All right. Yeah. Maybe we won't go down DSR. Maybe switch Southern Miss and Wake, flip-flop those.
Nebraska's hosting too.
Nebraska instead of who, though?
They're hosting. Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Tennessee's 17.
Tennessee's 17. I'm saying who in the top 16? Oh, Oregon State.
Oregon State. Yeah.
So Nebraska or Oregon State, 41 and 14, 43 and 12.
It's a top 10 RPI. They're hosting.
Yeah. I was just trying to give people a look at the DSR.
Yeah.
Let me look at these bubbles real fast. Uh-oh, here comes Dimitri.
You mean
Guns
5-bid belt?
Dimitri's about to come in here blazing hot.
Is he expecting us to add him to the stream, or is he going to add
No, I think he might be trying to hide behind the scenes.
Yeah. Well, you don't hide behind the scenes when you enter your name as 5-bid Sunbelt.
He's rooting for it hard. I don't know.
We all are. We should be. Like last year, they got fucked. They only got 2 bids. This year, they should get more.
All of this will work out, and then there'll be 3 things that don't make sense. It happens every year.
Yeah. Kentucky's in, and it won't make sense.
Dude, if Kentucky gets in, I mean, I would almost rather see TCU in than Kentucky. I would 100% rather see TCU in than Kentucky.
Throw those two in the comparison too.
I don't even want to think. I think they're both out. I don't even want to think about it.
Kentucky's getting in, dude. Just accept it.
No.
SEC's not going to have 13 bids this year. You think they're going to accept only having 11 instead of 12?
They deserve 11. Kentucky didn't do anything.
I'm right there with you.
Gentlemen, how are you doing?
Howdy.
Excellent. Are you hanging left or right, Noah?
Am I hanging left or right?
Yeah, are you hanging left or right?
What does that mean?
Like are the cojones hanging straight? They're hanging left? They're hanging right? How are we feeling? It's basically another way of saying how we feeling.
All right, we're hanging left. Is that how I respond to that statement or that question?
You usually go
you're a little bit acting all weird. What are we doing?
No. It's just another way of saying how are you hanging? Like how's it hanging? Like how you guys doing? And usually you would be like, oh, it's hanging a little to the right today. Or oh, we're just
so that's how you respond to it. You're like hanging a little left, a little right.
A little left, a little right.
Okay. This is all new to me. I've never heard
some European stuff, dude.
I know.
You've never heard that before?
No.
Oh, wow. Northeastern with a 5 spot to take the lead.
What have you guys been talking about? What's the
everything but what we need to talk about?
I want to bring this up with Dimitri real fast. Dimitri, why do you think TCU is a tournament team?
Oh,
TCU?
That's been a big argument.
I don't think
we've been talking about TCU the last.
Our projector has TCU in.
They shouldn't be.
I mean, I can't argue with the projector. I mean, it's taking number. You know what I mean? Like, I personally think TCU should be out.
Okay, so you've changed your stance from last night.
No, I said their injuries should take them out of the tournament. The whole Jordan Travis thing is all over again with TCU. They have nothing left.
Yeah, like when I was writing the TCU bit last night, you were kind of like, "Don't you think they're in?" And I was like, "No, they're bubble."
I think they're in based on the numbers, but I think that's not a very good team. Does that make sense?
I don't think they're in on numbers. I don't.
If we get 3 more outs in this Troy game, it's going to get messy because Santa Barbara, dude, it's going to get messy.
Yeah. Santa Barbara's probably, if they do not win the conference tournament, they're on the bubble.
If Michigan beats Nebraska, it gets even more interesting.
Yeah, bubble teams really got to root for Nebraska tonight.
I mean, I would favor Nebraska, no doubt. You got a drunk Cornhusker fan base.
What's the spread on this Nebraska Michigan game?
Oh, it's got to be like Nebraska minus 200.
Hey, here's what I'll say about TCU. Dave, I really like the pitching staff. They're young.
Oh,
they've gone through 10 weeks of growing up, assuming your role and understanding it. And I think TCU's got the pitching. The lineup has underwhelmed, but you know how it is. When these teams get into regional play, it's not the same team. It's hard to project how a team is going to do in regional. Nobody in the world predicted Vanderbilt to go 2 in barbecue last year.
They didn't.
Yeah, they didn't.
I was doing the math. 1 and 2?
They beat Wright State.
Beat ETSU.
Wright State took out what's his face.
Oh, that's right.
Wright soiled it.
Yeah.
Right,
Mike Mancini hit the home run over the foul pole that couldn't be overturned.
West Virginia just scored, boys.
What was I going to say? Nebraska's minus 245 against Michigan here, but
wow. Vegas knows.
Yeah, it kind of matches.
Hey, Steve, we can't get eyes on a game right now. There's too many games going on. My eyeballs are on like 4 games right now. Maybe we'll get some Nebraska Michigan late night game eyeballs.
Dude, that was so funny. Yeah, we got eyes on the game, guys.
I turned my whole ass ugly face into the strike zone.
No, you turned your whole ass eye set into the strike zone.
Oh no! I don't think you saw. I turned my whole face into the strike zone.
That's what he meant by eyes on the game.
Yes.
We needed the OBS filter of Dimitri's eyes as the strike zone. That
Dimitri's ball strike system. I should have clipped that and posted it as its own.
People did.
Oh, they did. I never saw it, but that was so funny.
UNCW eliminated.
Hey Ben, did you address the whole?
No, we've been waiting for you.
Address what?
Everything.
By the way, I love that hat. I love that hat.
Everything that happened at that tournament, buddy. First off, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Dude, it turned out to be one of the greatest days of my life. Was really spoiled. I'll take you through the whole day, I guess. 9 a.m., Mercer's getting their teeth kicked in the 9th inning. They hit a home run to make it 9-1, and there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. I'm about to get up out of my seat to go, talk to players after the game. And Titan Kamaka hits a homer, and it's coming right at me. I'm sitting on the Green Monster in Greenville. It's coming right at me. I didn't have to move. Stood up, had the hands basket form next to my hip, and I'm just going to casually catch it and probably throw it back just to be funny. I don't want a Mercer down 9-2 ball. It clanked off my palm. It bounced straight up. I swiped with my left hand to try to grab it, and I slapped it against the back wall. And all I could hear is Jack laughing so loud and saying "Oh my God, you dropped it." And I had a mini panic attack. I didn't know what to do. I fell to I literally fell down, sat down in disgust. Then I walked, and I didn't know where I was walking. At this point, I didn't know the broadcast the broadcaster, Adam Friedman, was just
They were
roasting.
cooking you. They were
Cooking me. At this point, I didn't even know that. I'm walking through the concourse, and 3 or 4 different people were making fun of me. Like, dude, you got to catch that, man. You got to catch that. I didn't say this to him. I wanted to, but none of the people making fun of me would have caught that ball. I will promise my life on that. I'm talking.
Guys, I played first base in D1. You ain't catching that.
Yeah, no, but they're just not catching. It's really hard. I don't want to make excuses to myself, but I'm 37 feet in the air on a green monster, and it's coming in there pretty fast. Like it just sneaks up on you. That's my excuse. But anyways, I did the right thing. I actually walked over to Mercer's side, and I said, "Hey, does anybody know who is Titan Kamaka's parents? Like, are they here?" And they brought me over to her. I gave her the ball. She cried a little bit. Like, she was super happy. It made me feel better. I'm like, hey, you know what? Like, I did a good thing. She has a home run ball from her son in a conference tournament. Like, this is great. And then my phone starts blowing up. And when I say blowing up, I mean, it was overheating. It was hot. Phone calls, text, Twitter notifications, everything. And I'm like, oh no, everybody saw this. Why are they watching this game on TV? Why? It was 9-1 in the 9th. Like, why are all of my Mercer teammates like roasting me right now? And then I saw the clip. Adam Friedman of SoCon Digital Network, like, he's not invited to my birthday party ever again. It was an embarrassment, but it turned out to be a good thing. 1 million views on that video, and not only that, the SoCon took care of me. The commissioner met me in person, brought me a gift bag, with the SoCon hat and the ice cream mini helmets. Take some pictures with them. It turned out to be a really good thing, but yeah, it is what it is. I wish I would have had another opportunity to catch one. I sat up there the next 2 games, didn't get a chance to catch one. The play has got to be made. It's got to be made. No excuses.
All right. My first follow-up question. Were you going to say something, Dimitri?
Oh, the play's got to be made. That's all I was going to say.
It's got to be made.
Yeah.
It's got to be made.
First follow-up question. Adam Friedman mentioned or asked, something about the shirt, and like, what were you thinking when you put the shirt on? Can I get the morning, like, what was the thought process? It was the birthday fit.
I'll show you. I'll show you
all over it.
I'll be right back.
Wait, what just happened?
What just happened with Ben?
Yeah, I was going to show you guys. I came prepared for this, and Jack can attest. This was a 2-day trip to Greenville. Left Wednesday, stayed Wednesday night, went all day Thursday, came back today. I brought 3 shirts with me. It's a Columbia fishing shirt, all weather, red, whatever. This is a shirt. This is the famous shirt that I dropped the ball in. Yeah, I brought 2 other shirts. I brought 2 other shirts. I brought a Synergy collared shirt that happens to be what color? Citadel colors, right?
Okay.
And I brought another fishing style shirt, really comfortable, Citadel colors. I couldn't go out there in Citadel blue while they're playing Mercer. I couldn't do it. Okay. It was bad packing on my hat. I wanted to stay out of Mercer gear there because I was really there for the SoCon tournament, and I didn't want to be biased. I had a media pass, and I just wanted to go enjoy games. We didn't interview players after the game. Jack and I, we enjoyed the environment there because it's one of the best, if not the best, conference tournament to go to, right in the heart of Greenville. It's awesome. So my choices were 2 Citadel shirts or this red one, and I chose the red one. Now Adam Friedman can stop knocking my style. I've never been a style guy ever. I'm a comfort over style all day, every day.
Yeah,
and it's hot as balls out there. It's humid. I'm sweating, and I wanted a light shirt that breathable. It was just the right choice.
All right. Question number 2.
Yep.
So for the second game, you guys showed up and you did have a glove on your hand.
Oh, yeah.
what was the glove doing during the first game? Why was it not with you? Or why did you decide to bring the glove out for the second game instead of just rock bare
What do you
handing it
mean
down?
why? What do you mean why? So he can catch the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Dimitri, I understand that's the answer. Let him answer that. That's the softball part of it. But where was the glove the first game?
So we were lucky enough. We stayed 5 steps, 5 strides from the hotel to the stadium. It was one little crosswalk from the entrance of the Homewood Suites to the stadium entrance. It was an awesome hotel, Western Carolina, staying there. Like it was really cool. And between games, Jack and I, having content brain, were like, how do we parlay this into like a little bit more and to like play into it? And Jack goes, hey, I got gloves in my car. Do we just want to go to the parking garage and like grab some gloves and like make a little video, like a bit video? I'm like, yeah, dude, absolutely. And like, I'm going to use it. I'm going to have it with me in the next 2 games. And the plan was for when the next home run ball came to me, I was going to throw my glove off and try to catch it again barehanded. We made a pregame video with me with the glove. Like it was just a part of the bit. The glove was never supposed to be there. You have to catch that ball barehanded.
Play has to be made. All right.
Play has to be made.
Question number 3. What did you do with the glove after the game? I heard a story and saw a video of post-game Tarp pull. What happened after the Tarp pull?
So again, we got spoiled by the SoCon. We spent the last 4 or 5 innings of the night game between UNCG and Western Carolina sitting and talking with the commissioner of the SoCon. And after the game was over, he asked, like, you guys want to help us pull the tarp? And Jack and I were like, yes, absolutely. One last tarp pull. Had a great time doing it. Grounds crew was incredible. And we had the 2 gloves sitting there. And after the tarp was pulled, we kicked off the flip-flops. And we played catch for an hour. And they kept the lights on for us. We were making sick plays. It was incredible. We were throwing knuckleballs. We were throwing flat grounds. We both had a little bit of alcohol in our system, and nobody dropped a ball. Nobody made a bad throw. We weren't chasing balls. Like it was just good, clean catch.
Wait, by a little bit, you just mean 1 bat worth of alcohol, right?
That was a Sprite bat. I don't know if you saw the video. Those were Sprite bats.
I don't even know what that means.
The bat was filled with Sprite.
Yeah.
All right, and then I got one.
Unbelievable.
I got one final talking topic on your entire day yesterday, which was your birthday. Again, happy belated birthday. But
thank you. You don't have to keep bringing it up, but thank you.
I'm bringing it up because now you're heading to Kangaroo Court. You told the viewers, the live stream watchers, that we'd be here every night. Dimitri dipped for this.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. And yeah, the phone from you and Jack. I'll say you and Jack. Dimitri and I were just watching ball. A couple of ball watchers.
Mm-hmm.
Just I'm sitting in my basement. He's sitting in his kitchen. We've got multiple games on, and then just we're texting back and forth. This is happening. This is happening. This is my favorite week of the year. I can't stop talking about the action. And then two of the 4 phones were silent all night.
Yeah. So yesterday it was a business decision to put the phones away. I'm not kidding. And like, I'm very grateful and very happy. There was so many birthday texts and phone calls. And also the video that was going viral was keep being sent to me. And I was getting made fun of. There was multiple group chats that I'm in just firing on all cylinders. And I said, you know what? Like, I'm going to sit back and enjoy a game without my phone in front of my face. And like, I'm going to just enjoy a good couple night baseball games. And that's what I did. So we put the phones away until past midnight. When we were done, we walked back over. We got locked in the stadium, by the way. We had to find our way out because we were there until after midnight playing catch. And when we got back to the hotel, you have to remember Jack drove to Greenville from Charlotte and got there at 4:45 a.m. and I stayed up for him. So we were rocking from, almost a 24-hour spiel. We had a 30-minute nap in between games. we were up for 24 plus hours. So we were tired. We didn't do a live show. I'm sorry. It was on us, but enjoyed the day. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to the listeners and the fans. We'll be back every day. From
Our
here on.
Discord was, buzzing. I just let it happen. I wasn't man enough or proud enough to go into the Discord and say, "Hey, I'm the only one with no social life. I'm not out there doing anything." Dimitri's in a softball league championship game. Hey, Dimitri, I never got the answer. If I did get the answer, I forgot it. But did you win the title?
What do you mean, did we win? We're in the title game, baby. We're going to the ship.
Oh, you haven't played the championship game yet.
No, it's next week. But
Gotcha.
I just wanted to say something. I sat on FaceTime with Ben and Jack to accompany him on his whole entire drive.
Yep.
From wherever the hell he was to Greenville. And then
Charlotte.
I got the
Charlotte
rest
to
of my
Greenville.
work. Yes, yeah. Charlotte to Greenville.
Yeah, we had a good little conversation. It was 4:45 a.m. when he pulled up. And yeah. Good for Jack. Jackson.
Do you guys see what's happening right now in Montgomery?
Yeah.
Bases loaded, bottom 9, down by 4, 3-1 count, 1 out.
I got a 2-0 count, so I'm 2 pitches, 3 pitches behind.
3-1.
Baby, let's go. San Francisco home run. They now lead by 3 over Pacific. My guarantee.
Oh my God! Tying runs on base. They're
soiling
it. They're soiling it.
I got to pull this game up on my phone. Sorry.
All good.
Walked him in. Okay, I'm caught up now. Here we go.
He didn't want to pitch to the guy rocking a combat bat.
I love seeing Troy's whole bullpen getting loose and stretching. They just cut the cameras, and they're all moving around. I mean, if you're a bubble team, I think you're rooting for Troy to lose here.
Oh, yeah.
Jack is a great guy, Steve. You might be FBI, so take it easy on him, but he is a great guy.
Look who's up, by the way. The worst possible hitter to pitch to right now.
Here we go, Matt Russo.
Matthew Russo.
Walk-off grand slam.
The clutchest guy of all time. This is the last person. It's the last person you want to pitch to, but also situationally, probably the best because he is a double play candidate.
Double play candidate, fly ball candidate. Like a fly ball does not kill you here.
Grand slam candidate, maybe? Grand slam candidate.
All right, going to the pen. 1-0 count. Who are they bringing in here?
I was trying to figure out. The reason why I left the camera was because I was trying to get some eyeballs on it, but I don't know what's happening right now.
Some eyeballs on it.
We're trying to get some eyeballs on it, but my eyeballs are not showing up.
Let's see who they're bringing in.
Chat, did I do a good job with Ben bringing up Kangaroo Court here?
I'll pay my fines. So Troy is bringing
anything.
Ellingworth.
Oh, yeah. Avery asked for a T-ball update.
Season's over. We came in dead last.
Wait, didn't your season start last month?
10 games in 5 weeks. So two games a week for 5 weeks.
And it's done?
It's done.
Wow. Okay.
This past Monday was the last game. The Badgers were unbelievable this year. They killed the T-Rexes, my team.
The Badgers.
All right, this is who Troy is bringing in. Hasn't pitched yet. Last outing, 1 2/3, 3 earned. Before that,
we gotta adjust this. We don't want to mirror this.
There you go.
We gotta go eyeballs though. Let's not get in trouble.
Now I'm in trouble. I gotta get my eyeballs on it.
Gotta get eyeballs on it.
How do I get eyeballs on it?
You did it.
Yeah, you were the one that did it.
Do I go a little? Do I go a little? No. Pull that shit back up.
Well, for the time being, we're not going to have it be the
I
dominant.
can't get my eyeballs on it. I don't know how to.
All right,
It's not
You did
working.
it like 4
Yeah,
days
you-
ago.
did the eyeball thing on
I
Saturday
can't get my
night,
eyeballs on it. It's not working.
Friday night.
Logitech webcam C925E. It's not showing up. It's not showing up.
All right, bases jack, 1-0 count. Here we go.
We're
I
definitely.
mean, I
getting
gotta like
sued.
move. I gotta move this around to keep it legal. What's gonna happen next? Oh
Ball
my
2.
god!
Don't put the SEC, like anybody has access to SEC network. I think throw on like the Big Ten network game or something,
So what if we just kind of go like this?
or another ESPN Plus game.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Troy, you're shitting your pants.
Hey, do you give Russo the green light here?
No shot, dude. No 0% chance he's swinging here.
Just for the
No
conversation.
way. No way.
This guy can't throw a strike.
I agree. I would take till a strike from a new pitcher.
This is we're getting in trouble for this. I'm waiting for the lawsuit to come through. Oh, buy it.
3-1 swing and a miss.
I mean, we're not making any money off the live stream, so
I know, yeah. So it don't matter.
What do you mean I'm not tech savvy? That's offensive to me. Very few things are offensive to me. Telling me I'm not
Wait,
tech savvy is
so
one
do
of
you
them.
prefer to be called a nerd or prefer not to be called a nerd?
I would rather be called
Or a geek or a
a
dork?
genius rather than a nerd.
This is Dimitri's dropped home run ball right here. Like 9 times out of 10, he knows how to put eyeballs on it. Can't do it right now. 9 times out of 10, I catch that ball.
Here we go.
Oh, fouled it off again.
At least he's worked his way into the count.
What is this? The FBI hat was for an inside bit for the YouTube channel, and I'm part of it. I have changed it now.
Why are my eyeballs not showing up? We need the ABS. We need the strike zone.
If you are a bubble team,
Oh, is that a double play ball? Oh, foul.
if you are a bubble team, you're locked into tonight's games. You're rooting for Nebraska and you're rooting for Southern Miss.
Dude, what the fuck? Where is my eyeballs?
And for anybody
They're on
listening,
your head, silly.
there's people that probably don't know what we're talking about. Maybe usually Dimitri will have a Photoshop of his eyeballs for this. Whoa!
Damn.
Balls of steel. What a pitch.
Fairleigh Dickinson's in a 10-10 game with Wagner.
No, not right now, buddy. Calm down. We're not talking
5 bid Sun Belt. 5 bid Sun Belt. FFB fucking Fun Belt.
Game's not over yet.
Noah, whoa. Crutch bets. I need to address this. Noah, what happened before I got on?
Nothing. I said it when you were on. I wonder if another loss from UCSB lands him in the bubble conversation.
It's literally not possible for Santa Barbara to become a bubble team. The team that would be on the bubble with them are just significantly behind them.
It's a weak bubble, no doubt. But
Santa Barbara, it's like not possible for Santa Barbara to be on the bubble.
Oh my gosh, their metrics are
Their metrics are better than any other bubble team.
Yeah, Santa Barbara is not a bubble team. We need to relax.
Come on, you know better. You know better. Santa Barbara is not even possible to be a bubble team.
Very possible to become a bubble
Oh, he
team.
swung on that?
Here we go.
I just think they're a good bubble team, and I don't think they'll be left out. 0-2.
Oh, no.
No way!
Oh, it's gone! Walkoff grandissimo! Oh, the dugout floods out onto the field.
Holy shit!
Dre Barrett.
Well,
Oh,
I'll be right
2
back,
count.
gentlemen.
0-2 count.
Oh my gosh. That just happened. Southern Miss walks it off and sends Troy to the losers bracket. Holy smokes. My TV on the left here is behind a little bit. I just now
be the
saw.
number one moment in I mean, it has to be the number one moment.
Dude, he pimped the shit out of that too. He was looking back at the dugout and just like tossed the telescope, you know?
0-2 count, dude. Like that's the difference between an 0-2 walk-off grand slam and first pitch or 3-1, like that should not have happened.
It was not a bad pitch. It was either a two-seamer or a changeup that was coming in. It was probably a ball, and he hammered it. He got all of it.
So now Troy has to beat South Alabama, I'm assuming tomorrow.
That is why we do 11.7 live, baby.
Oh my God, dude.
Wow.
I'm stuck.
Look at the chat. Holy shit. Walk it off. OMG.
There's a train track behind left field. I think that cleared the train track.
It may have. Holy moly. That thing did not land.
An 0-2 changeup, righty on righty. That's some MLB The Show stuff right there.
Was it a change piece?
That's what Avery's saying. They called it a changeup.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good pitch. It was not a strike.
Team of destiny this year, man. I'm telling you. They're catching tons of breaks.
They have the goods.
That's incredible.
All right, Dimitri just posted it.
That's incredible.
What a moment, dude.
I don't know what to say.
I want to go back and watch our shit. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that up here.
No, I don't care about ours. Like I am stuck. I'm sure I made the craziest face in the world. I don't know what I did. I think I blacked out for a second.
Wow.
Just Troy has no shot tomorrow. South Alabama is winning that game. Like that was the most deflating loss the team could possibly get. Up 6-2 going into the ninth.
Yep.
And you
good call, Ben. That is a Saturday night winners bracket game that went 12 innings. You lose the night game and you have to come back and play at noon.
Yeah. That's unbelievable.
Wild, dude. Incredible. College.
I have a headache right now. I think I forgot to breathe for a while.
The blood just rushed to your head.
Oh no, Troy's in trouble, guys. Troy is in trouble right now.
All right. Let's see if I can do this properly.
Troy is in bad trouble, guys. I want to see where the RPI.
A couple of guys saying that they had Southern Miss in a handful of parlays that saved their day. Good for y'all.
Go to church on Sunday. That's rarely. So Troy only lost 8 RPI points. So they're still sitting at 41, but they could have gained 36 to bump them to 37 RPI. Oh, dude, that was a dagger.
All right, I pulled it up. Share screen. Share this window. Let me know if you can hear this.
What are we doing? We're watching our reaction.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see.
Can you hear this?
It says click to exit full screen. I think that my screen's blurred out.
Oh, he set him up too. He tunneled.
No, I think you're sharing the screen, but I think it's blurred out, or at least it is for me.
What'd you say?
It says click to exit full screen. Does that show for everybody, or is that just my screen? There we go.
It might be just your screen.
No, you fixed it. You fixed it.
Okay. How
Run it back.
about now?
Nope. Click to exit. It blurs everything out.
All right, hold on. Let me do this.
There you go. Try that.
Yeah. All right. So did you see the pitch before? The 0-1
Yeah,
pitch?
Oh,
It
one
tied
pick.
him up with an inside fastball. So then he tunneled the changeup off of that. And Barrett just smoked it.
Guys, I cannot believe that the 2 go-ahead bombs with 2 outs and 2 strikes today.
I got to see this pitch again. Oh, it just leaked back over the middle part. It was supposed to be changeup away off the plate, try to get him out front, and it leaked right back over the middle.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Go back to the pitch again. Go back to the pitch and slow-mo it. That's not the spot he wants. Look.
No, probably not the spot, but I don't think it's a strike.
Look, he wants it out, and it leaks right back over the middle.
Holy
I think
cow.
it's on the inside. I think it's inside. I don't think that's a strike. But
No, look,
yeah,
he's
that was
off
not
the
his
plate.
spot.
I think that's middle, dude. Catcher sets up off the plate, out.
Yeah, well, it looks middle, but you also have to remember our camera's in left center.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No. He was
can't,
going fastball away, and that shit
I can't
ran back
pause
middle.
that
That shit just ran back middle. Unacceptable.
correctly.
It happened, though. Like, it happened. I mean,
Hey,
like, it happened.
Dimitri,
He parked that shit in fucking Troy, Alabama, and almost hit the Louisiana guys on their way out of the ballpark.
Dimitri, I disagree with your name. I don't think Troy stinks. I think Southern Miss is actually like they made a deal with the devil, and this is the year. Like everything good is happening to Southern Miss this year.
No. Good things happen when you don't expect it. They're expecting great things. Now it's not going to happen. Troy stinks. A 6-2 lead in the 9th, and you soil it like that.
But that's team of destiny stuff. Southern Miss is going to go to Omaha and probably win this thing. They don't lose.
All right.
Arizona State took a 2-1 lead.
Sun Devils. I need a Landon Harrison 3 a.m. walk-off bomb. That's what I need. All right, chat. What's happening with you guys? Send us a question, anything. Send it.
They were firing early, and then that electric factory happened. Eagle balls back.
Sorry, I'm watching a video that I was sent from somebody that works at Synergy. They're there at the game.
Oh,
And I don't know. It's a cool view.
very cool. Brandon Lux is saying that he had a preseason plus 780 on Southern Miss to make it to the College World Series.
Pretty good odds. All right. You
Gotta
guys want
love
to see
it.
the video? You guys want to see the video of my brother, Southern Miss grad, belly flopping again? He just resent it to me.
He did that after the Southern Miss walk-off.
Yeah, and all caps to the top, 8 exclamation marks. Like Southern Miss fans are feeling unbelievable, unstoppable right now.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean defend Nebraska again? Nebraska the host. Lincoln Regional's coming. What am I supposed to defend? What happened? Did I miss something?
Dylan's a Creighton fan. He won our pick'em last year, but a Creighton fan that does not believe Nebraska should host. I think they're plenty fine.
Is Creighton in the Big East final against Xavier?
They were beating UConn 7-4 last.
No, they already beat UConn this morning.
That tournament has had tons of weather delays. It's hard to keep up with.
I'll show you what was for dinner. A fucking frozen pizza that I already ate more than half of. That was what was for dinner.
Hey, frozen pizzas, I don't know what happened because when, I don't know, 5 to 10 years ago, I could never finish like a lot of a frozen pizza. I scarf it all down now. They're impossible to.
I mean, this
Yeah,
was a big one. This was massive.
I
Normally,
count them. All right, Nebraska's on the board. Not just one run either. It looks to be 2 or 3. 2.
Yeah, 2.
Triple in the bottom of the first inning here. I don't know if you either one of you guys caught it, but the first batter of the game smoked a line drive off of the pitcher's knee. So he's still out there pitching, but obviously probably not 100%.
Avery, you look mid. Your face is mid.
That looks mid. What was that? California Pizza Kitchen frozen?
What brand pizza? I'll show you.
Avery wants to see Minnesota Bubble Talk and bring up the schedules again.
We're not doing Minnesota Bubble Talk. They didn't even qualify for the Big Ten tournament, and they take 12 teams.
Well, that's what I was talking about. They weren't going to qualify. We were
Avery, or Steve, the brand is Mama Casi's, some Italian pizza brand from Aldi.
Mama Casi's from Aldi. Gotcha.
Dylan says, I just want to put it out there that Ben should pick his 4 seed in Nebraska's regional. So we're looking at probably either the winner of maybe a South Dakota State, winner of the Summit, or winner of the OVC.
Miami would love to go back home to Hattiesburg. They would love to go back home to Hattiesburg. That's the only place that I will tell you Miami will win the regional again. They will win another regional there.
Ben, you're taking the Summit League winner this year?
Dude, I took the NEC winner 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't care about
No. There is no Rider disrespect on this show. 0 Bronx disrespect. 0.
You know your answer already, though. You're picking the Missouri Valley Conference winner.
That's cheating, though. That's automatic. I'm trying to go for somebody.
Illinois Chicago looked really good, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's cheating. I mean it's automatic that a Missouri Valley winner is going to a super. I'm thinking right now maybe
Michigan's got Kurt Barr warming up in the bullpen. He just started last game.
Yeah, he started last game. Did he go complete game?
Wait, who are you guys talking about in the Arizona? Who?
Michigan.
What game are you watching?
Michigan. It wasn't last game. Sorry, he got touched up by. It was the winners bracket 1-0 game going in.
Hey Ben, can you help me with this? I don't really know. I just drink beers. I don't know which one is good, which one is bad. I just drink beer. I would say Blue Moon is my favorite.
I think that's why Avery brought it up because we've already talked about this. Didn't you already rank
Blue Moon number 1? But you need light beer.
That's a different number 1 for this guy too. From the last night that we talked, Ben.
Huh?
He just switched up his number 1 beer in the matter of 4 days.
Oh yeah, you said Pacifico.
Yeah.
No, that's my favorite beer. But with dinner, you got to be a high class man. You know what? You know what I mean? You got to be a high class man. A lady comes over, you cook some dinner. You need to drink something nice, like a little Blue Moon with an orange slice in it, maybe. Or you can go a little nice pale ale, blonde ale, or something. But you know what? Hey, we drink on a budget here. We drink 32-ounce Millers for $3 from the gas station. That's what we drink.
He just slugs the.
Good evening, Mr. Marrero. 2 more we're gonna beat Georgia Tech tomorrow.
Grant saying Kurt Barr shut down Nebraska the first time they played. Good to know.
But this isn't the first time. This is a different time.
I think my 4 seed this year. I just scrolled through. I think my 4 seed this year that's going to make some noise. Either the winner of the OVC, SIUE, Eastern Illinois, or Little Rock, or Washington State, San Diego State, one of those two from the Mountain West. I like both of those teams.
I like San Diego State. I think they got the pitching to be able to like hang in our regional. They really just need to bring the sticks, and that's been like so inconsistent for them this year. But I think the Aztecs are a good shout. I also think the OVC is a good shout. I think SIU Eastern Illinois, they can compete.
Holy Cross, Avery saying Holy Cross. Oh, do you guys want to see something amazing about Nate brings up, I think this might be Blind Man Nate, but he brings up, I think it's Northern Colorado. So let me share my screen real fast. Give me 2 seconds. Gonna give a little history, college baseball history.
Yeah, it might. No doubt Troy losing helps TCU. No doubt.
Oh, yeah, 100%. All right, here we go. Let me share my screen. Check this out, boys and girls, assuming there's one girl in the chat. We're going to go down to Northern Colorado. Where are we at? Northwest. Where the heck is Northern Colorado? Oh, here we go. All right. We'll go to NC State first. So on the 11.7 website, Dimitri has it where when the team loads, it says 0 titles, 4 College World Series appearances, 35 regionals, 3 regional streak. Go back. Let's go to Northern Colorado. Look at this, boys. Look at this. Wait for it to load. Get that ad out of my face. 10 College World Series appearances for the Bears. 21 regionals. 10 College World Series appearances is nuts. I know they were all old time, but
it doesn't matter if they're old time. A program is a program. They are better than your favorite program.
Patty is a patty.
No, Mike. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mike, for being here.
Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we wouldn't do it if we were talking to 2 people, but 52 makes it a little bit more fun for us.
Can we decide right now? Troy in and out. Do you want me to start or do you want me to finish it?
They've got more games to play. Like they could beat South Alabama and then win one against Southern Miss.
But like, is it win or go home now for Troy?
Yeah, they're out if they lose to South Alabama.
I think they're out if they lose as well.
Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I think they're out currently.
Noah, what were your thoughts on Brenham CG Shuddy, the freshman? Is that like a top 10 just most incredible performance in the Michigan baseball?
I saw somebody that said, like, what if he just turns into the next Michael Roth and just goes completely?
No. They said Henry. What's his name? Henry from Michigan 2021 run?
Well, I was about to say,
Tommy Henry 2019 run.
Yeah. I was about to shout out Connor O'Halloran, just another Canadian left-hander for the guys. He was
all right, here we go.
Pitcher of the year.
Noah, you go first.
4-team regional costume.
We got to see the regionals first. We don't know who's in what.
No, just your hypothetical favorite jerseys in college baseball, basically.
All right, the 1 seed's North Carolina.
Good pick.
The 2 seed is Coastal Carolina.
Good pick.
My 3 seed is
take your time.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, Nebraska game's going to be over by the time you're done.
You put me on the spot first.
I didn't do shit. Noah, Avery did.
No, you said, all right, Noah, you're up. And then
he said, Noah, go first. I don't make the rules, dude. The chat makes the rules.
Oh, fuck. Come on, Avery.
Can I give an honorable mention? They're not a postseason team. They're not a tournament team. But the past month I love their uniform.
And that's
BYU. They're the cleanest,
Yeah.
sharpest uniforms ever.
all right. I think I'll go.
BYU.
So I got my 1 seed. I got my 2 seed. My 3 seed will be just Arizona State. Give me the garnet and gold, red and gold, maroon gold, whatever
You're doing well, Noah. You're doing real well.
Yeah, and then my 4 seed is gonna be let's rock with.
You need some softball uniforms here.
The 4 seed will be. I need a hint of
I'll give you one of mine that's in my top 4 is the Raging Cajuns.
I was trying to build an actual regional. My fault.
Sunday Cajun Res are the best. Our top 5 jerseys in college.
Yeah,
baseball.
I love their vests. Their pinstripe vests are good. The black Cajuns, really like
the Sunday Res are the best though. Tigers Sunday Res.
So you're looking for a 4 seed that has good uniforms, is what you're actually doing?
Yep.
Central Michigan all maroon are electric.
Well, I just added a maroon in Arizona State.
Well, Central Michigan's not going to be a 4 seed this year.
No,
they're not making the tournament.
Ooh, you're talking about this year?
Yeah.
Oh, this year. I mean, do you want me to pull up the projector so you can have them in front?
Yeah, I got a good. I'm going to answer for you. It's got to be Florida Gulf Coast.
Well, I already have Coastal. They kind of blend on that color mix. I was trying to find I have
Xavier's. Xavier has the coolest hats in college baseball.
Oh, St. Mary. Their helmets, all those stupid ass stickers on their helmet. There you go. San Diego State is so obvious. The Nike Aztec jerseys are the best. San Diego State, 100%.
4 seed. They're not technically a 4 seed this year, but Liberty has a fire.
Oh,
I do love Liberty's
set of uniforms.
This is such a good question. I mean, obviously they're. Well, all right. How about this? What would there be more soaking or more Jello shots?
No, we're not talking soaking. Make me throw.
What do you mean? You stick your finger in the Jello shot and you soak your finger like a boo boo.
We should send Jack.
Soak a boo boo in your finger. A boo boo in your finger.
Send the flops on the sideline reporter Jack DeLongshaw to go check out.
Stop it. Cade Davis is not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
All right, you guys go. I'm struggling on a 4 seed to land in that regional on uniforms. I'm going to pull up Dimitri's projector.
Ben, go. You want me to go? You want to go?
I can go. I'm pretty good with college baseball uniforms. I keep up. All right, I will go.
He knows ball.
You took North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'll take Texas as my 1 seed. The Texas uniforms are beautiful. There's a couple more I would love to have, but Texas might be 1-1. 2 seed, I will rock with. I'll tell you this: Mercer has the ugliest uniforms in college baseball.
I have my 4 seed.
Hate what they did. My 2 seed, I will go with. You guys think UCF will be a 2? No. All right.
Oregon.
Week 2, strong 3.
Oregon is way better than UCF.
Well, do you think UCF is going to be a 2?
Oregon could be a 2. UCF, I think, is a strong 3 rather than a weak 2.
Hey, you know what?
I'll take a high 3.
I'll take Miami. I'll take Miami as a 2. Miami's uniforms are awesome.
Wait. Miami pre-Adidas era, like their Nike era uniform.
I like their
current. No, dude, no. I hate them.
Ew, no, dude.
I hate their uniform. No.
3 seed, I'm gonna take. It's between 2 right now. I'll take East Carolina. And then my 4 seed, I'll take. I don't really know a lot of 4 seeds.
So I'll grab my 4 seed real quick. Wright State. I needed a little bit of green.
I'll
And
take
I
San
love-
Diego State.
I love their stirrups. Good call with the San Diego State too. I like their set too. Yeah, I got North Carolina, Coastal, Arizona State, Wright State as my regional. And then you have Texas. You took who was your 2? 3 seed UCF, 4 seed.
No, I took 2 seed Miami, 3
Miami.
seed East Carolina, 4 seed San Diego State.
Got it. I like it. ECU, good call. Dimitri?
I'm going to take Florida's home white
Those are great.
script as my 1 seed. I'm going to take USC's all black jersey as my 2 seed. That says Trojan. For my 3 seed, I'm going to take Kent State's all blue pinstripes. Their baby blue pinstripes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then my 4 seed, I'm going to take San Diego State Aztec pinstripes.
There we go. Good question.
I'm thinking 3, guys. I'm thinking 3.
What's average?
I
4?
think the average lands around 4 or 5.
4 to 5 is the average, yeah.
I think last year we saw 7.
I got to see the bracket first. You really can't go blind.
I think Jack said it in one of our podcasts like 3 weeks ago. I think there's a clear top 3, top 4-ish teams, more like 3. And then I do think that 4 through 18, it's pretty flat. I think any of those teams could end up losing a regional.
Hey, hand up. I didn't write this. I didn't write this.
What does it say? Riz God wins the costume draft. I'll let you have it.
Rizgad named the specific jersey too. I liked it.
How good do we feel about Louisiana? Personally, Louisiana's in.
Let me look at their metrics one more time. Do they have a decent DSR?
No. I think it's like high 40s,
DSR
50.
is 53.
Yeah.
I think they're in, but
The
Whoa!
DSR has not updated after a win of Coastal today either, though.
Guys, if Kent State beats Toledo tomorrow, oh my God, dude. How much is the DSR going to be used? How much is it going to be used?
I wouldn't expect it more than RPI, but I'd expect a good mix.
here's an interesting stat. Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns are 4-2 against Coastal since a week ago.
Yeah.
Since last Thursday.
4-1.
4-1. I'm sorry. You're right. 4-1.
Was that the stat?
Well, I was just looking at their schedule. They beat them 4 times in a week. Only lost
know.
once.
I know.
Avery, I love you, but we are not talking about the fucking transfer portal. We are in the middle of conference tournament week. We don't talk about portal until July.
We don't speculate on that shit either. Like, who's going to enter?
I hate people that are talking about this shit and talking about coaches that are not making the tournament. We don't care.
The coach stuff, it sometimes fascinates me because I do think
The only one is South Carolina. That's the only one I care about.
Well, I do think
Nothing's going to happen until after regional weekend anyways.
Until Coastal Carolina gets eliminated.
I'm fascinated with the fact that like some of the open jobs that are looming and like, you know, could be distracting to some coaches, or some coaches improve their case as they keep going. I think the Schlossnagel, like, continue coaching through it all and knowing exactly what you're doing is the rarity. Like, I thought that was impressive.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, by the way, Ben, Louisiana's so in. They're the only team with series wins over Coastal and Southern Miss.
Well,
yeah, but think about it. Like, how good is that Coastal series win now? Like, it looks like Coastal.
Would it be
Coastal's
better
a
if
3 seed
Louisiana
now.
didn't beat them so much?
No, you're right. It's a good point. Good rebuttal.
Go ball.
Here's a good one. Top 8 hosts: Georgia Tech, UCLA, Georgia, North Carolina, Auburn, Texas, Florida. I think Florida State and A&M are fighting for that last one. And
You rattled
Alabama.
that off pretty quickly.
Florida
Good job.
State, Texas A&M, Alabama. Those are your 3 fighting for number 8 in the national seed. Would you guys agree with that?
Oh, did you know benches cleared after the Southern Miss walk-off?
For like a second, not really.
The bat flip was like kind of there, and then they all ran on the field, but
It was such a nothing burger.
Yeah.
It was a nothing burger.
So Dimitri, I think I agree with almost all of them. I would leave Florida State out. Give me UCLA, Georgia Tech, Georgia, North Carolina, Auburn, Florida, Texas, and then I think I personally think Southern Miss can sneak into that top 8.
Yep.
It's possible. I think it's possible. That's a 4th team that can get in there. But I think it's going to be hard for Southern Miss to pass A&M, Alabama, and Florida State. You know?
I think they can pass A&M relatively easily. You look at their numbers, a lot of their resume metrics aren't great, and they're not healthy. So I think the committee could just look at it and be like, yeah, that's not a very appealing team right now. Southern Miss has a win over Alabama in a midweek. And then Florida State's the one that they need to kind of beat out. Florida State's not playing anymore this week. Southern Miss is.
Southern Miss and Florida State, ironically enough, both have committee members. So maybe they do a trade-off of, hey, we'll give you a national seed, but give me an easier regional.
Are you talking to me?
I don't know. I was just talking to you.
Yeah, just a blanket statement. It felt like.
What other questions do we have here? A&M non-conference SOS is trash. I agree.
It's garbage.
Do not speak about my goat like this. Do not talk about my goat like this.
He had a home run yesterday and was part of the reason why they won.
What do you mean yesterday? He had a home run in 3 straight games.
He had a home run today?
No, not today.
Going into yesterday, he had 2, and then he hit 1. So that's 3 in a row.
So how is that different than what I said yesterday? What I said was correct, too. He had a home run yesterday.
No, I said, yeah. He hit 3 straight coming in. Like I was building on top of you.
Here's a good question. Dimitri, what's your take on ABS? After seeing
I think ABS is good, but I think the strike zone thing needs to be figured out because they expanded it to compensate for what they knew was going to happen, which is a walks galore. So they expanded the strike zone, and now it's just counterproductive, in my opinion.
You think they expanded it more than what the college strike zone already is? The college strike zone is expanded.
But hold on. An expanded strike zone that is consistent is okay. Whereas if this is kind of a boomer take, but I have a point here. When someone said I'm giving the black on the outer half of the plate, that's fine. But if they're going to expand the zone
how big is the black?
And vertically, that's just too big.
How big is the black?
What do you mean? How big is the black?
Like in your opinion, how big should the black be? Because I think what it is right now is it looks like a ball's size.
No more than a ball off.
Which it looks like that's the case for me. It's a ball off.
They expanded it vertically too. That's the problem.
Well, I don't think that it was called correctly vertically. Knees and height.
No, I just think it's too big. I think the ABS could work, but I don't want it. Honestly, at the end of the day, I don't want it.
I think you're seeing what
I'm
actually
okay with
is the college strike zone.
I'm okay with ABS and regional, super regionals, Omaha. Sure, fine, that's fine. But do not bring that shit to the regular season.
I think I would have thought you would have been more opposite. Like you don't want to see it in postseason until it's in the regular season.
No, because in postseason, I know that it's going to be more regulated. It's going to be more consistent. Out in the regular season, dude, stop. The good teams are going to win. The good teams are going to win. ABS is not going to determine a team that makes the postseason or not.
I'm pro ABS, in case anybody couldn't tell. I think anybody who watched that LSU Auburn game, you saw the 2 literal strike 3 calls that would have ended LSU's chances in that game in the 9th inning get overturned. That's exactly why it's there. You want those challenges to be used in leverage moments to overturn the borderline calls. And that's the purpose, I think. I think it was used correctly and it worked out perfect and it illustrated why it's good for the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, when ABS is bad is every time there's a challenge, which it did kind of get a little bit of an noxious in the Missouri Ole Miss game, where Cerna challenged like 8 times behind the plate. It takes like 10 seconds. They go out there to review it. And if you have the guy stealing with the however many outs it was, and then you get a challenge and then it's overcalled, do you call the guy stealing out safe? Does he have to go back to first? Does he stay at second? That was not squeaky clean, but I think they overall got that right. So just with more repetition, more practice, it becomes normal. I think it's good in the MLB, and I think it will be good in the college game whenever it lands, because I do think that's the actual college strike zone and how it should be called. The way that the rule book is written, do I think the strike zone is called the way the rule book is written all the time? No.
Here's a good question from Dan. If there are any teams is there any teams you guys would bet to win 2 games from the losers bracket tomorrow? Probably Wright State.
Kent State, I think, can win 2 tomorrow against Northern
Kent
Illinois.
State, Wright State. Oral
Wright
Roberts.
State's a good shot. Kent State's a good shout.
Kent, Wright,
Oral Roberts.
Is Rhode Island in the driver's seat?
Yeah, they are.
Rhode Island's in the driver's seat. Let me do this. I'll share my screen. We'll just go.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll just go through them.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this.
ACC. Yeah, no, there's nobody. I think
no double elimination here.
All the top C's are in this one. Let's go. I mean, yeah, no, okay.
No, there's no double elimination. He's looking for a guy or a team that can win.
Yeah. Let's see here. America East. Maine needs to win twice. What do we guys think?
No. Oh, shit. Maine. So somebody picked Maine and somebody guaranteed Maine. Right?
Nobody guaranteed Maine.
I picked Maine. I think Dimitri guaranteed Monmouth.
Oh.
3-seed Monmouth.
Did the computer pick Maine then? There was 2 picks on Maine.
I actually don't remember.
This is the if necessary game.
I have this stuff right here. Give me 2 seconds. I wrote it out.
What? Okay. Maine, maybe. Maine is not a bad one.
The computer, myself and the computer.
UAB
to win.
I knew.
What do we think about UAB Maine here?
No,
because you got to beat East Carolina twice.
Yeah, you got to beat. There's a lot of baseball left in the American.
Do you guys remember who my guarantee was?
I have it all written right here.
I don't remember.
Your guarantee was my guarantee, what was it? 1 seed that will not win. Mine was Illinois, Chicago.
Well, yeah, that was the 1 seed that won't win. We're talking.
And with San Diego State.
Yep.
Yeah, Dimitri's guarantee was Monmouth. That was
Monmouth. Mine was top 4 seed or top 6 seed with Monmouth. Ben's was UAB. Noah, yours
Ben
was
took UAB.
UCLA and Pacific.
Pacific is in the top of the 8th, losing by 2 right now.
What was my? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Who was my guarantee?
San Diego
UAB.
State.
And then
Oh,
who was
sorry,
my win?
UAB.
UAB would not win it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then San Diego State, I was saying would be the 1 seed that won't win it.
Yeah,
That was
and
your
the
one
reason
seed to not win.
the reason why you said that, because I know you said that they're one of your favorite 4s. You said that the Arizona dry air, hot, climate, it doesn't suit their strength of.
Hey Ben, somebody's in here chirping you in the chat.
For what?
Someone's chirping you here.
McKeever.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't
We
pay
hit
attention
on it.
to McKeever.
We hit on that announcer clowning him for his T-shirt, his shirt
Noah,
of choice.
Are you at like a dive bar somewhere? Or is this like your basement?
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
I explained it to Ben early. I think we might not have been even on the air. So I'm in the basement. I've got a 3 TV setup. Usually on the laptop, I can get up to 4 games. I've got a tablet over here running scores, and then I got the old Twitter machine on the phone.
And why do you not have like a whole studio set up down there?
Why? Because I prefer to do it in my
behind you. Put some memorabilia behind you. Create a little like studio.
Well, I prefer to do it in my room because I'm able to neutralize. I'm able to neutralize all the outside sound, whether it's my parents or my sister walking around the house.
Hey, do we have a result on North Alabama Lipscomb? I think Lipscomb was losing 2-1 to North Alabama.
It's 3-3 bottom 12.
3-3.
I've got it on the TV right here.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I think
nobody out.
I think Gulf Coast wins it.
Nobody out. Lipscomb just laid down a sack bunt to move the runner up to second. They've got 1 out.
All right. A10. Rhode Island. I knew I should have taken fucking Rhode Island. George Mason bought me a shirt to make me pick them. I'm pissed. I will never take gifts from another school again.
How's the SEMO pick working out over there in the OVC?
SEMO is SEMO. It's a down year, dude. We'll be back.
But
George Mason bought my pick. They bought my pick. They bought my pick.
Oh, Sacramento State just hit a home run, 12-7, top 8. Cal Baptist is laying down in their own grave right now, ready to get buried alive.
Xavier St. John. Oh, what happened in that game? Did the whole thing get rained out today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so UConn was the first team axed? Wow.
Yep. UConn, smell ya.
Did I take UConn?
Sancha. First and second, nobody out from Michigan. They're attempting to bunt the 2 runners over.
Did High Point win this game?
Top of the 4th.
Yo, what up, boy? Hello. Hey, did High Point win this game?
They won the first game. I don't think they played the second one yet. They're playing High Point. Upstate will play tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, well, boys, I need to log off.
Yeah, I'm about to hop off too. I'm running on fumes right now.
Hey, Chad,
I'm about to go lay on my couch and watch these games until I fall asleep.
Yeah. We went to almost 1 a.m. That's pretty dang good.
All right, chat. I'll see you guys later.
Yep.
Trying to remember how to turn this thing off. All right, we love you guys. We'll be back tomorrow night. Lots of games tomorrow with the weather. Rainouts, all that.
And some tickets being punched.
More tickets being punched. I think 6 or 7 tickets are going to be punched tomorrow.
Is that possibilities or is that guarantees?
No, I think guaranteed 6 or 7 and then possible more than that.
All right.
All right. Well, appreciate everybody interacting in the chat. This was fun. I'm just running on like 2 hours of sleep. So we gotta get this thing off.
Yep. We will be back on tomorrow.
See you, boys and girls.